27th of May 2012, and it's one of those absolutely classic race mornings. We're at Lamport Hall, which is in Northamptonshire, for the Northants 35, organised by Go Beyond, second Go Beyond race this year. And the weather is fantastic, bright sunlight, and it's going to be a warm all day, which is after a very long cold spring. It's going to be an interesting experience, but it's just one of those classic starts. It's quite cool at the moment, nice and sunny, and in about 30 minutes we're going to be heading off for a 35 miler, which I haven't done before. Right, race briefing underway, so everyone's heading into the start, and we're a few minutes away. I shall go and join them. Right, just milling around the start, a minute or so before the start, and there's everybody lined up. I guess, I don't know, maybe 150 people or so. Everybody's got so much kit. I'm always surprised how much stuff people are carrying around with them, and how many drinks and things like that. But I'm travelling super light. Basically, it is sort of catered, so I'm not sure I'm going to need it all. But yeah, I was amazed how much heavy stuff people carry around with them. We'll see who's right. So we're about to go. Oh, we're underway. We're going through the start now. The race will start. Okay, so we're about a mile and a half in. Just to position this, in principle this is just a sort of catered training run. To the extent I ever race any of these, but just trying to prepping for Lakeland 50 and Ridgeway 85 later in the season. So trying to do too much today. I'm on my own. Is the chilly pools of Sharon, so isn't quite the banter going around that you normally get. Not entirely sure how to handle the race either. It's feels quite warm already, but nothing to what it would be like later in the day. You don't know whether to use the cool weather and try and cover as much ground while it's cool, or just conserve for when it's a bit tougher later on. So I have absolutely no strategy or approach to this today. It's going to be interesting. I think just keep it steady and see how we feel. What I don't want to do is be tired for the next 2 or 3 weeks and end up not getting a decent amount of training in. So just trying to keep it all a bit conservative. Anyway, it is a beautiful day. A lovely countryside to be in, and should be a good race by the look of it. I'm beginning to believe that Northampton has got a lot of mansions. We started in a country home, just going past another country home. We're 3.75 in, and nice bit of tarmac at the moment. I'm hoping everybody's going the right way. We've got a map, but it's a little bit difficult to follow exactly what's happening. So we'll keep following everybody. But you know, it's a pretty fast pace at the moment. Probably faster than you want, but I think in fact we've got quite a bit of road and the ground's hard. That kind of allows it. So we'll see what the rest of it's like. Looks to me as if we're coming up to a little checkpoint here, first checkpoint, 4 miles. So I think just be careful to get a bit to drink And
You gonna video the whole thing?
well, a fair amount of it, yeah.
106.
Right, checkpoint. At 6:15. Well, 6 miles and 15. Oh, thank you, Mr. Farmer, for nearly taking me out there. Yeah, interesting driving. But just been up a big hill. Ordinarily I walk, but I ran. I never received quite so many congratulations on going up a hill before. I think didn't feel that steep a hill. I've got Lakeland 50 coming up, but we will see. Might pay for that later. All those people are very impressed. As I went there at the hill, may not be quite so impressed when they see me limping along in about 2 hours' time. Well, that's it for now. Well, so we're going quite fast. 6.3 now. Only 58 minutes done. 6.5 in the first hour. It's quiet pace. But the hot road, hot flat road. So we've been going well on that. So yeah, I'm not sure it's gonna. The terrain's gonna stay this way. I'm not sure I'm gonna be in a fit state to make use of it if it does, but we will see. Oh, another hill. That'll be fun. Right, I've got to go and check the map. Right, we're just coming into checkpoint number 2. 8.25 done. Try and get some decent fluids on board here. And just get a bit of food on. Well, we haven't got any nausea or anything, so get some electrolytes in. Just take it steady, not trying to be silly here. So quite a few people here. Just started to bunch up in the section. So 106. Right. Right, sort of 11.5 miles in. Just a little pack formed. Navigation getting a bit trickier. Nearly got lost. There's a few guys out front who not really doing a great job with the map, and nearly followed them a couple of times. But fortunately this summer, and the group that do seem to know the route, and I found myself on the front of the pack for a while without real clue where I was going, so backed off a bit now. Heat's coming up, 1 hour 47 in, and that's going to be increasingly a factor, I think. So let's try and keep it steady. I think the wind's behind. There's a nice breeze, but it's tailwind, so haven't got quite the cooling now. I think okay. Left hip is hurting. We've got a lot of road sections at the moment, at least. Well, it's going to stay that way. I've actually never run on road, so not used to it, but yeah, it's good experience. And yeah, so far so good. Right, 15.8. Yeah. Looks like we're just closing in on the
yeah, we just doing that.
checkpoint.
The end of the full part, and then we got another small one.
Yeah, so just coming up to checkpoint 3. It's nice and toasty now. It's warm, but and quite a big pack formed because there's There's a few back there, quite a few in front. It's not. Yeah, navigation's got tricky, and I think people start to tire into the 20s. It's going to be interesting.
Yeah, because after the jump 22 point something, that's fine.
Yeah, so quite a long section. We're not allowed to take drinks out of this checkpoint, so just getting well hydrated, I think. Okay. Well, that's 22.37, and it's just splintered. Last mile, there was a pack of 20 around us. I look back, and they've all gone. So I'm not quite sure what happened. I'm talking to the camera, not myself. And it's just everyone's dropped back, which is not ideal. I was stuck in a front of 20 doing all the map reading. It's slightly wrong, which I'm sure went down really well, but it's not impossible to follow. So heat pretty strong. Legs are keeping going. I'm just sort of able to keep turning the legs over. So yeah, doesn't feel too bad. Maybe I'll catch up with me later, but at the moment it's alright. Just not looking forward to potentially map reading on my own, because it's quite difficult to follow. But nearing checkpoint 4, so we can refuel, rehydrate, and get going. I've just gone through the marathon point, 4:22:35, which is okay, but I got clear of a big group and managed to. I thought I was following the map exactly, and just managed to go the wrong way. So, you know, I was just rejoining the main group. So, what is a little bit frustrating is, I don't know, I'm not quite sure what I'm doing wrong, because the heat's getting to me. So, anyway, probably about 18 miles to go now. Alright, we're nearly at 30 miles, we've just gone through checkpoint 5. And I guess 5 or 6 miles ahead of us, I think. Getting very warm, feeling okay. First, I'm just not trying to over push it here, just keep it steady in, I think. So anyway, it should all be over and get a drink and cool down. I don't know what it is, 26 degrees or so, which for most people is probably not warm, but for the UK with no warm weather at all here to date, it's an interesting shock to the system. Right, finished. To the background of Thin Lizzy, Boys Back in Town, which is nice. Yeah, well, 6:04:49. I covered 36.05. I think the course was meant to be 35, so it went wrong a few times. But the last few miles out I heard it was very hot, and yeah, that was glad to get through that. I finished. I'm feeling fairly tired at this stage, but yeah, I think that's a very reasonable result for a supposed training run. But very pleasing. I think overall really pleased to handle the heat okay. Just felt it really in the last few miles, but around the whole thing, didn't walk anything at all. You know, it's just nice to be in a reasonable shape, so I think it bodes well. It's been a really great event, and Go Beyond always do a great job with theirs, and I shall wait a few minutes and change and head home, and next trip out will be the Lakeland 50 at the end of July. So signing off.